Hey guys, welcome to my video. It's CammyJOfficial, so let's start the show. My name is Cammy. Welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and get right to the video. All right, y'all, so Huda Beauty has a color corrector, so you know I had to go and grab it. And this is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Color Corrector. So I picked this up in the color called Papaya. So this does come in 5 colors in total. It comes in mango, which is a deep pink orange, and then it comes in pink palmeo, which is a light pink. It comes in peach, which is a light pinky orange. It comes in papaya, which is the one that I got. It says that it is a deep orange color, and then the last color is called blood orange, which is a rich red. And this does retail for 30 of your big dollars for 0.3 ounces of product. So I decided to go with the classic orange color because you guys know me, I always use orange color corrector. It just works best for my complexion, and this is how the packaging looks. So we are going to jump right into the color correcting now, guys. As you can see, I got some dark circles for real. Like you guys can see here too, I have discoloration very heavily on the bridge of my nose, over here, and then just generally, you know, the hyperpigmentation under the eye. So this is the applicator right here, and you guys can see it is a nice big doe foot applicator. And you can also see that a good amount of the product already comes out on the tip, so you probably won't have to do too much reapplication of going in and dipping back in to get more. Right, so I have my mirror right here. So I'm going to start out by doing both eyes. So this is the bad eye with the really bad hyperpigmentation right here. I'm going to start out with about 2 dots. I'm only going to start small because this looks like it's kind of going to be a little potent. I can already tell by the thickness of this that this might be very potent, so I don't want to start out with too much. But as you guys can see, just 2 dots there. A lot comes out on this applicator, so just beware. If you don't want to end up looking like a Oompa Loompa, at the end of the day, you have to start small with this one. I'm going to take my Sephora number 57 blending brush for concealer, and I'm going to use that to blend it. And I'm going to spray some water on the tip of the brush, okay? And now I'm going to start to blend it in. Guys, as you can see, I should have probably started out with just 1 little dot because these 2 dots are about to do a lot of damage. This is super opaque, so just watch out and be careful. Okay, so I'm just going to continue to blend that in, and guys, we got a monster on our hands, okay? But I can say right now the performance and the way that it's so saturated with color is definitely matching the price point. If I'm paying $30, it better come through and it better give me a whole lot of what I'm looking for, which it does seem this is doing that right here. So I'm just going to continue to blend that. I'm going to bring some on the bridge of the nose because this area is a tough area for me. I sometimes have to use like multiple layers of color corrector to even color the hyperpigmentation on the bridge of the nose, but we will see how Huda is going to do. All right, so this side is done. The bad side with a really dark hyperpigmentation under the eyes and on the bridge of the nose. So guys, as you can see, I feel like I got really good coverage under the eye, and I do not see any of my dark circles poking through here. Now for the bridge of the nose, when I go in and look in my mirror, I can just see just a little bit of hyperpigmentation poking through right there, and I know y'all can see it right there. So I'm just gonna grab it one more time, y'all, and I promise I'm not going to use a lot. Like, I'm just going to use the very tip of this and just see that dot. That's all I'm going to use to build this up because I don't want to overdo it with the color correction on this side. So I'm going to take it again with that dot right there. So I blended it in. It was only that 1 dot. So this is the bridge of the nose. After building it up some more, you guys please comment below and let me know if you think adding that more, you know, made a difference, or if you think this is buildable or not. I'm gonna move to this other eye right here. Again, bridge of the nose, hyperpigmentation, and just some hyperpigmentation under the eye. It's definitely not as bad as my other eye. So after learning my lesson from this eye, we're going to do just 1 tiny dot over here. That is it. That is all, because That is all she is going to need. I'm gonna take this here and we are going to blend underneath. All right, so again, this formula, I feel like the formula for this color corrector is beautiful. I'm going to have to definitely now invest and look into other faux filter concealers by Huda, because this is actually giving me a lot of hope and filling me with a lot of promise, because the way that this is blending in, this is exactly how you would want your color corrector to blend in. All right, so this is how this eye is looking. And guys, again, don't need too much. All right, so we have done what we need to do. Both sides are blended out. So now I'm going to move on to the concealer. So for my concealer, I'm going to be using my ever so faithful MAC 24-Hour Studio Fix Concealer in the color NC50. All right, so I'm going to apply this here. I'm gonna take some on this other side right here and just apply it wherever I have that color corrector. All right, there we have that. And I'm just going to let that sit on my face for about 30 seconds. So that way we can build up the coverage for our concealer. All right, so now that I've let that sit on my face, I'm going to take my beauty blender. I'm going to just make it a little bit damp. Now I'm going to blend this concealer in. And I love this concealer, y'all. Like, anytime you guys see me do my makeup or come on camera with makeup on, just know this is a concealer I'm wearing. MAC really did something when they did this. I hope they never stop making this, because it's my favorite. But so this is one side blended in with the concealer, and I'm going to do this other side with the really bad hyperpigmentation underneath. So here is the real test. I'm going to set my face with setting powder. You guys know, if you've ever color corrected or used concealer in the past and you've had dark circles, once you put the setting powder on your face, for some reason, it can just make the grayness like really appear, right? And it just means that the color corrector didn't do a really good job underneath when it was paired with your concealer. So I want to do this to make sure that when you set your face, right, and you go out and you spray it and everything else, that grayness doesn't, you know, poke through, because that's really important, especially if you're going to spend $30 on a product like this. So I'm going to use my Laura Mercier setting powder in the color Honey. I'm going to use about this much powder. That's it. You guys know I don't go powder crazy. And I'm just going to apply this to wherever I put the concealer. But now we're just going to finish it off with a little bit of setting spray. I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus setting spray. So I'm just going to let this dry down on my face so that way you guys can see the final look. But I do want to give a shout out to the sponsor for today's video, which is Ana Luisa Jewelry. So Ana Luisa Jewelry provides high quality jewelry at an affordable price. They are carbon neutral from the packaging all the way down to the jewelry. Their designs are unique. So I was able to get some really elegant and pretty pieces that I'm going to show you right here. So this piece right here is called Rylan, and as you can see, it is a very nice chain link design. Then I have this piece here, and guys, I really like this one. I love how simple and beautiful it is. So then I have this one here, which is another beautiful, elegant yet simple design. Then I have this one here, which is another beautiful chain link design. So guys, if you are interested in picking up some really nice, classy, and elegant jewelry, then please feel free to check out Ana Luisa, and I will have all the information about them and how to get the pieces in the description box below. So these are my final thoughts on the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Color Corrector in the color Papaya. So as you can see, everything is dried down, and this is how my face looks after the application of all the products there. So what I can say is this did do a pretty good job of hiding my hyperpigmentation and my dark circles. Like, as you can see, compared to before, my face looks dramatically different, right? You definitely do not see, you know, that crazy hyperpigmentation that I had before I applied it. So it definitely gets a plus for that. Another thing it gets a plus on is the consistency consistency of it. I like that it is watery, encroaching upon the verge of creamy without being too thick. I also like the fact that a little bit of this could go a long way. And that is just so important when you are paying $30. Now, as far as the overall coverage for the price, y'all know that I love LA Girl. Now, is this good enough for me to go ahead and divorce LA Pro Girl and get with this? I'm gonna honestly say no. No, because LA Pro Girl is still only $5.99, and I feel like the performance I get from LA Pro Girl is on par, if not better than this. I'm just gonna have to be honest and let y'all know that you can save your money and get the LA Pro Girl. But if you want to splurge and you want something that's going to give you like that skin-like, you know, filtered kind of look, you know, it's like glowy. As you can see, my under eyes are glowy. Then you can go for this. But I will be honest, for the price point of this being $30, I'm still going to be very faithful to my LA Pro Girl because I feel like it's giving really good results as well. Not saying that this is bad. I'm just saying when I compare the price point for this is definitely going to be a con. But I do like the way that it makes my under eyes look. And so all in all, I would definitely say that this product, this color corrector, she is worth buying. Yes, she is. Even though it's $30, and even though LA Pro Girl is, yes, a fraction of the price of this, I feel like this is worth buying if you want to try a new color corrector that is actually going to be, you know, worth your while. But guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel, clicking on that notification bell so that way you know whenever I post more videos. But as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye.